Hi,
Hi,
everybody. Jenny here.
Justin. Nice to see you guys,
Yeah,
even though I cannot see you.
even though I can't see. That's right. That'd be
Huh?
good. So, Justin, what's our topic for today?
Chi follows focus.
Chi follows focus. Yeah, chi
Mhm.
follows focus. I think that's a good topic.
Oh, if you hear, do you hear that?
What was
The
that?
drill?
What was it?
A drill. There's some construction going on, so sometimes you hear like strong drill noise.
Okay. Okay. I think we'll be fine.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. So, yeah, our topic for today is chi follows focus. So, whatever you focus on, whatever you focus your energy on, that will grow. Even if it's positive, even if it's negative, if it's energy, it's energy. So if your mind goes there, then that energy just increases. So we have to make sure that we know what we're focusing on if we want something good. If you keep thinking negative, it'll go the negative way. So I think it's really important to
Yeah,
just be aware, you know, of what we focus on. That's my thought for the day.
In it's good. Um, in feng shui, we said or um like eyes follow the. I'm trying to translate it. I used to say it in Spanish. Like energy follows your eyes, something
Yeah,
like that. If I translate it,
yeah.
means like for example when I go to do a feng shui consultation to a place, and
Hmm.
then the first thing that I do when I go in the house is
Hmm.
just see where my eyes go naturally. Like sometimes, let's say I open a door and there's a hallway and big open space, and there are the sliding door on the back part. Then my eyes are going all the way to the outside, straight across the place, and then up to I mean, out of the window or the big sliding door. So if as soon as I get in a place, I'm looking outside, that means that the place is not able to hold the energy or the chi in the space. So also when you open a door and you find a wall or it's very segmented section, then your eyes like go here and then you turn and stop and so on. And this is like the main way to analyze energy flow into a space.
Hmm.
And but it's funny because I'm talking Jenny was talking about and more information level. I'm talking more about the energy level
Enough.
and
Yeah.
matter. So um
Yeah.
it is said that the eyes are the windows of the soul. So if you think of it and you see your body as if it was a car and you are the driver of the car.
Yeah.
You are not the car. Oh, this is my car and I'm not this. I'm driving this car, and these are my windows. It's what let me see through this object to the outside, so there's a connection there.
Right.
And what you see, you also you get to feel things like if you see a sad dog, you get to feel a little bit sad. Or if you see someone laughing so bad that it fell on the ground, then you kind of laugh too. So there's a connection between your emotions and what you see.
Yes.
So it's very important that you get this or be aware of it, because everybody understand that. Yeah, if I see something sad, I'll be sad too. It's like, oh, it's so common sense. But if you're aware of it,
Yeah.
it will help you to see things from another perspective, from the observer perspective,
Yeah, I think from
and
an
you get to
energy
be more
perspective.
objective.
Yeah.
Yes. So that's why we don't say things are good or things are bad, because sad or angry emotion is not a bad emotion, and be happy is not necessarily a good emotion. It's just different mindset, different emotions, as
Yeah.
energy have different vibrations. It's not that this vibration is a bad vibration and this is a good vibration. It's just a different level of vibration. So when we analyze the energy flow, we don't say, oh no, the energy is bad in this house. No, we say we need to improve the energy flow in that place
Right.
or
I
space.
mean, we do say good and bad energy, but that's just a term. You know what I mean? Because energy is energy. Energy
Hmm.
is energy. It's neither good or bad.
Yeah.
It's just
So people,
force type of.
yeah, it's what it is. But then people get this going back of to what you were saying. Let's say I'm analyzing an energy flow, and I say that we need to improve the energy flow because it is no,
Stagnant
it's
or
stagnant. Yeah, so it's not flowing as efficient.
yeah,
So it's like your blood is not running in your body efficiently. So we need to improve
right,
that to get healthier. So
right.
and people then start thinking, oh, I have a house with bad energy, and then they start putting their mind into that, their focus into that, and then you start feeling bad. You can
Yeah,
even get sick. Oh no, my house has bad energy. I need to remodel the whole house, and I don't have money for it. And then you're putting your focus in all those things that in your perception are bad, and then are causing you to feel bad
that's a
because
good point. That's a
yeah.
very good point. Yeah,
So eyes and focus let us not just to measure the energy flow in a different space, but also it help us to um, be aware or develop different mindsets, different
yeah,
emotions,
yeah.
different states of mind that it can either have the power to get things done. Like for example, I played motivational music, like pump music, or it don't even have to be like highly spiritual music. It can be like hip hop, but this guy came from the hood, and then suddenly and he's like, it's inspirational at some point,
Yeah.
and then I get to vibrate to that state, and then you know what, yeah, I feel like this, but my bedroom is a mess, and then I start like fixing things up,
Yeah.
and I get productive, and it's because I put my mindset into a productive mindset. But it started with a focus. So information level first, then energy level, and then matter level, physical aspect. So you put your focus on something,
Right.
you will feel it and you will live it.
That's
So
right. Well, what it is I think they all they're not individual things. Thoughts are connected to emotions. Emotions are connected to your actions. So they're all related. So we need to have those kind of good thoughts and good environment to motivate us to do the things and take action. Because at the end of the day, if we don't have any action, nothing happens. That's it. Things only happen when you take action. So
yeah,
you can't
it's
just do you know, mine, and then don't do anything about it. You know, that's I think a big
yeah,
problem.
yeah, of course. It's like I have been in many houses, and they pay me, and I give my assessment, and
Right.
I say, okay, this is what you must do to improve your feng shui, and then they just never do it.
That's
And
true.
then it's like, but no, you wanted it, you asked my help, I gave it to you, but
Yeah.
if you don't do it, it's
Yes.
like getting, oh, I want to wash my car, and you take it to the car wash, but you never put it in the machine or pay for the service. And oh, what you did today? I was in the car wash, but I didn't wash my car. That's it might sound
But it
stupid when I
happens.
say
It
that,
happens.
but that's how it happens.
Yeah, it does. I agree. I had a consultation maybe a month ago, and then I actually went and I followed up with her, and she showed me with her phone that she did it, and it looked great. It looked great. I was very, very proud of her. Very proud of her.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I said, how do you feel? She says, yeah, it's so much better, you know? And it just makes me feel happy as much as it makes her feel happy because she did it, you know? She actually did it. Yeah.
Yeah, it feels like you did a good job. You know, like for example, if I when I do consultation and people do
Yeah.
follow my advices, it's like, you know, that uh the job is done. If I go and I say something but it's never get done, I'm still like unsatisfied with my work because it was
That,
never materialized, you know. It was
I,
just in you ask something, I say something, and that's it, you know. So the fact that you get to see people actually doing it and taking action,
yeah.
it makes people the consultants feel better. And it's not just because they're following their advices, but it's also a thing of, you know, you also care for yourself, you're trying to get better,
Yeah,
like
absolutely. That's why everybody's here. We all want to get better. That's why we're here. We're all ready to learn, you know?
yeah, but
We wouldn't
it's
be
like
here,
I was,
right?
yeah,
That's why I'm
I
happy
was,
people are in this group. These are the people who have actually taken action. That means to join a group means that's the first step. You know, then you're curious or what's going on or how can I improve? You have this desire to improve. It starts with desire. Every thought starts with desire, right?
yeah, and you gotta put your focus on. But then, as you say, you gotta act on it
Yeah.
because
Final step.
so.
Okay. So okay, I have a story. Okay. What I mean by focus is you can be sitting at an airport waiting for your flight, and I like to people watch at the airport or even at a shopping mall, or just
Mhm,
killing time
mhm.
sitting down, and you kind of just people watch. It's sometimes fun. And then you notice something, or you just kind of look around, and then you kind of feel something. You just kind of feel. Have you ever had that? And you think, what am I feeling? But you
Yeah,
feel it. And then you realize somebody's looking at you, but you just feel it. Even if you didn't see them, you can feel it first, I think.
yeah, you can feel people looking at you. Yeah,
You can, right? You can.
it
And that's
happens.
energy.
I have done it. I usually like go and do it on
What are you
purpose.
talking
Sometimes I look at people and time like how long it takes them to realize that I'm looking at them.
about? Are you looking at women,
Yeah,
girls?
it can be anyone. I'm very like an analytical person. Like I'm always analyzing stuff. So like for example, I apply feng shui to my daily life. Every
Yes,
day I go.
yes.
So sometimes I'm in the mall. I look at people. I look at their faces. I try to match their faces with their personalities and the clothes that they are wearing. And I apply all my feng shui knowledge and okay, these colors and this kind of person like. Or someone has a yin yang shirt, but it's backwards, and people always think like, oh, this guy is looking at me. I can be looking at anybody, like guys, and they might think I'm gay. I don't know. They might think whatever they want, but I just look at people. But it's funny because even from car to car,
Yeah.
you see the people like they suddenly like look at you, and the next thing is that they look at you, but then it's like who changed their eyes first? So
Oh, oh, I see.
and and that is challenging because it's like
It's like a thing.
you have energy clashing, like like and, and it's very
So who looked away first is what you're saying?
yeah. I also measure that. It's very fun because when I'm the one who look away first, it's like wow, I started it, and then I'm like you kind of feel like there's some people that are very intense, and you feel the intensity in their energy, and you don't have to be psychic, or you don't have to be any special power person to feel energy. We're talking about, you look at someone, just give a couple seconds and that person's gonna look at you, because you are directing your energy towards this. Like,
Yeah, just your eyes. You just, you know, and you
you're
can feel.
sending like a connection, an energy, a vibration, and people feel it. And the more focused you are, you know, um, I think that girls are different, but because they
What?
are usually get used at some point. The people
Used
look
to
at
it.
them.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know. That's my thought about it. That for example, I can feel like quicker when someone's looking at me, but I think that maybe females, they, since mm, you get more looks
Well, I think in
than.
general, just from a natural human thing, women, you know, want the attention, right?
Hmm, hmm.
So I guess in general, if people look at them, it must be a sign of, oh, you know, make you feel good because somebody's giving you attention. But when you stare hard, it's uncomfortable.
Ah, it's on phone. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
uncomfortable. Just to kind of
Especially,
glance and, you know, acknowledge and, oh, nice, kind of, you know, that's okay. But
yeah.
that,
I try to reduce the, because I know it's uncomfortable when I look at people, and also, you know, I'm saying this as a game that I go and look at people, but at a certain level, I have some respect. Oh, my connection is unstable. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. You look, you're
Okay,
moving.
I got a message of unstable connection. Um, so for example, if I know the other person is feeling uncomfortable, of course, like at least I try to smile, or you know, I try not to keep making feel that person feel uncomfortable. That's not my goal. Like when, if
So what's
you
your
know,
goal?
there's
You're just curious?
me, I'm
Yeah.
curious to see like how
How long did
receptive
it take?
people are. Yeah. For example, um, sometimes when I look at girl that I like, okay, I see this woman walking or girl, whatever, I'm looking at her and I like, oh yeah, and then she looks at me, and then she don't change her focus on me, just keeps staring at me. Then suddenly, that's instantly, you cannot even measure it, but instantly there's this challenge to see who look away first.
Oh.
And there's times that I get like, I get the feeling that the person is getting into me. It's like, well, I look away and then it's like, oh man, I failed. Like, as soon as I look out, oh no, what I did.
That's funny.
But but you know, this is very interesting because it happens to anybody, that you get this, not just the feeling that people are looking at you, but you can measure the intensity of that. If you are like I said, like some people, we can have eye contact for longer time, and there's other people that as soon as we have eye contact, I gotta look away. My body do it
And maybe that's
instantly.
not a match. Yeah. Sometimes if it's a match, you know, you can feel the vibration
Yeah,
if it's a match.
yeah. If it feels good, it's a match. If it
Yeah.
doesn't feel good, it's not a match.
Yeah. It's funny. It's just how it feels. I mean, we're like, I guess fundamentally animals.
Yeah,
So
it's
feel
part of our, we come with it. I think it's part of our beings, you know,
yeah. Yeah.
like
Yeah.
we have GPS installed in us. Like,
Well, that's why they
for
call it
example, I know where is north right now. I don't have to look through the window to know where is north. I mean, I know that in general, people who doesn't know where is north, is because you're you basically don't need it, because now you have technology and you know where your house is. But if I'm sure that if you throw any human in a forest,
Mhm.
at living in a forest, at some point we'll just, you know the whole place and know where direction is where, because it's part of our survival nature. Birds fly away from storms a couple days before they arrive. Dogs can feel earthquakes before we get to feel them. And we are supposed to be the smartest animal, and we don't know where north is. So
Yeah.
it's part of us, it is there. It's part in our
Yeah, we should
system.
have it. But I think we lost it because we don't need it. When you
Yeah,
don't use it, it gets numb, right? If you don't use it.
yeah,
So
it gets numb because it's not necessary. So you use your energy in more productive things that
yeah, if you
but
don't,
it is there. We have inner GPS as same as we can fall asleep and say, oh no, I'm gonna sleep 4 hours, and then you wake up, maybe not 4 hours exactly, but maybe 5 or 3, and
right, that is
you
strange.
huh?
Yeah. No, it's
Yeah,
true. Like, I think, oh, I should get up at 6, and then you get up at 6.
yeah. I mean, let's say maybe you skip your alarm, but you woke up like 40 minutes later, and what, it wasn't 6 hours. Well, some people are like that, but um
Yeah.
it's part. We have inner clock, we have inner GPS, and also we have ways to measure the energy or the vibration of other beings.
Yeah,
We
I
have
agree. Even
vibration meter.
pets,
Huh?
even pets. You know, you you kind of know if the dog likes you or not, like right away.
Oh yeah. Like, I know when my dog needs to use the restroom, and she's not talking to me, but I look at her and say, like, ah, you haven't eaten. Like babies and mothers have babies, and babies don't have to talk to let them know what their needs are.
True. True.
So we have, we are a nice technology.
We got nice technology.
Yeah.
I like the way you put it. We're nice technology. I no,
Yeah, it's kind
I
of
think
technology.
raise the awareness that we have the power within us, right?
Hmm.
But we just forgot. So I think, like, for focus, whatever we focus on, good or bad, is important to be just aware that we're focusing on it. So if we focus on bad thoughts, those bad thoughts just keep reappearing, reappearing, and reappearing, and you're giving it power. So I remember,
Hmm.
like, Dr. Lucis, if you have some kind of bad chi or something bad that you want to get rid of, don't focus on it. You know,
Hmm.
focus on something else. So your energy goes to that thing. If you talk about it too much, you're just giving it power, and you don't want it to give it power.
Yeah.
You're feeding it. You don't want to feed it. Let them starve, is what he's trying to say. Starve
Yeah.
your.
I when I hang out with friends, or that are going through some kind of issue, they are feeling emotionally sad or whatever.
Uh-huh.
I usually don't ask them like, hey, but what's wrong? Like, how can I help you? Can I do something for you? No, I don't do any of that. I call him, and I hear them, they are sad or something like that. I ask him, hey, wanna come with me? I gotta do some stuff, whatever, with a drone, or go with me to the buy something, and I just take them out, and I don't talk anything related to the source of their bad feelings or sadness or whatever. But at some point, they feel so comfortable that it just come out. They say, "No, man, it's that I've been going through that with this person, whatever," and they themselves naturally talk their way out. But I usually don't like to people keep thinking all the bad things, because you already lived it, and then you live this traumatic experience, and then I go to you and I say, hey, tell me that traumatic experience that you just had, and then you gotta
Make
live
it
it
work.
again.
Live it again. That's right.
you gotta live it again, because the moment you start thinking about it, you're recreating it, and then you're
That's
living the bad
true.
experience twice.
That's true.
Just to satisfy my curiosity that, oh, but what happened to you now? I mean, it's not like I care, but let's do something fun. Don't,
That's true.
let's,
I think that's a human failure, not failure, or something we're not very good at. We kind of repeat this stuff over and over our head that doesn't help anybody. In fact, it's
yeah.
making the situation worse. But
I,
it's human. I mean, we do that. I do
I
it.
know, but
I
I, I used to be like that. Like, used to be like, oh, please tell me that, until I get all the information. And then there are some things that are way out of my hand. Like,
Of course.
there are some people that tells me stuff that I'd say I don't know what to say. I don't know how you deal with that. I have never been like that in that case.
Mhm.
So sometimes it's better not to know,
Yeah.
because then what you know, and then you don't know what to say, you feel bad too, and then both are sad. He's sad because he lived the experience, and you're sad because you cannot do anything. So since the very beginning, you can do anything, and it's just not making that person live the same experience twice, but make him live or a different experience. So
Sometimes I think
that's how I've been dealing with that kind of situations, and getting the focus somewhere else.
that's a good way to change the chi. But I think maybe how males deal with that issue and females is different. It's different,
Yeah, yeah.
and because we're more of a nurturing kind of people, But I think a guy talking to a guy, that's good, you know. Girls,
Hmm.
we females, we I think need to kind of hash it out, then we feel better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, sometimes it's unavoidable. Like, um, for example, if you have a time frame, you gotta get something done in a
Mm,
specific time,
mm,
or I don't know, like you have an event at the other day, and whatever you need to do broke the night before. Then I cannot say, oh, let's go get an ice cream and forget about. We gotta deal with it.
that's true.
So so
Situation.
so you gotta measure, but in general, um, if by thinking about a bad experience
Yeah.
will not change it, it will not change the outcome, then just start thinking about something else. You know,
Yeah.
if you can't come out with a
Advice.
solution,
Advice.
then let it go, accept it happened, and then let's do something else. Like, it's unfixable. It just happened. It's past. Life keep moving.
Yeah, and then a lot of times it's easier said than done, but we just have to practice. Nothing comes easy.
No, that's why I'm trying to encourage people to be aware.
Yeah, I
So
think that's the first step, awareness.
yeah, awareness. So that way you gotta be in the observer person, the objective mind. Like, you went
That's why I think it's
through.
good kind of to be kind of like observe your house. I know you live in your house a long time and you don't notice things because you see it every day. But
Mm-hmm.
maybe practice today. Pretend you're going to a friend's house instead of your own house, and go in the front door, look around, and what do you notice? Oh, I
Yeah.
noticed, there's a bunch of stuff here, and oh, that's okay. And maybe you got garbage here, and but if
Mm-hmm.
you live there every day, you don't notice. Maybe
Yeah.
once a week, it's a good practice just to quit.
Yeah. Not criticize, just observe. Yeah.
Mm.
We don't want people make feel other people bad. Hey, you have bad feng shui. Jenny and Justin said this and that, and you're wrong. If that's not uh good
No, that's not where
portray lifestyle. Nah, observe. Everybody's different. Their environment's gonna be different. But we encourage you to observe so you can improve the energy flow in your place. So
Mhm.
If instead criticizing, you can give recommendations.
Yeah, yeah. My
So
first recommendation is just clear the clutter. That's a start.
I'm working on that. I got new shelves, so I'm like got all the stuff out, and now I have a mess. I had a mess, and now I have a real big mess. But then, I'm starting to organize and getting the new shelves and I got like a cabinet. I don't know how to call
Yeah.
it, like a chest was
Or
anyway. So yeah, it's very interesting how to make some place clean. You gotta like make it a mess before.
yeah,
It's like
yeah.
disorganized to organize,
But
something like
everybody,
that.
I realize everybody's really different because, like, if you see some of the great artists' studio, it's a mess, but they know exactly where everything is. It's
Yeah.
amazing, you know. It's amazing. That's
Yeah.
how their creative mind works. I think, God, how do they do that? I can't. I can't. Everybody's different.
But also feels good when everything is nice. Like for example,
Yeah, for me,
I
yeah.
I I I encourage to have um clear countertops, clear desk, and like I don't like stuff on counters. I would like if I go to a place and I see the surfaces like with no object for me, it's like wow, like it gives such a nice feeling. And I don't have that. I have a lot of drone stuff. Right now, my computer is right here, and next to it there's a little fan and bunch of drone parts because I'm building 2 more drones, and I have my tools here, and then working on some other stuff. That's what I have this floating background. In this picture, I took it from my drone. It's
That's
next to my
beautiful.
house. I just lifted up and
I
took the
like it.
picture.
I like it a lot.
So, but yeah, part even though I'm an artist, and I try to keep things clean, and it's hard because of my nature,
Yeah.
but it's part of getting into balance, because it feels good. It feels so good when you clean and you have and it's inspirational at some point.
Yeah, but like, I mean, I used to be much more fussy, you know, and I'm kind of getting less fussy. But my sister
Mm,
said that was a good thing for me because she said I was obsessive. And I think you can go the other way, extreme. That
mm.
it's like, too much. So,
Yeah, it put pressure on you.
yeah, it's like nothing can be out, it's too much where you're getting a little bit overreactive. So I think to find that right place is good.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. It's just like
focus.
if there's, I guess what I'm trying to say is there's no such thing as perfect, you know?
Mhm.
Nothing is perfect. And if you just accept
Yeah, if
what's
your house looks perfect, you are not living in there. No one is living in there. If your house looks like a magazine house, no one is living there.
So if you look at it that way, to live, you got to have stuff. There's a, did I tell you about the Japanese guy who wrote the book on minimalism? He
No.
he he was just a regular guy, and he decided, yeah, he would order from Amazon, and he had all kinds of junk, but he never used it. And slowly he thought, oh, maybe I want the minimal life. So he got rid of everything, and he ended up with
Oh, yeah,
only a
I
few
remember.
pieces left. Well, he ended up nothing in his house. Well, he had a small apartment.
Yeah, whatever he needs to eat and
Yeah, he
survive.
just had a desk, you know. But then he wanted to meet a girl, and he found a girl he liked. It's kind of funny. And he says, but he didn't know how to invite her over because he didn't have nothing to sit on, no sofa. like that, oh, I guess I have to go and buy something to be able to invite somebody over.
Yeah, it's like, hey, I just moved to this apartment.
But I
Like
thought,
brand new.
yeah, nothing, you know? So there's extreme, you know?
Yeah,
Extreme. I think,
it's
you know,
weird. I'm trying to think how would I be like living with the bare minimum? I am living with quite minimum, you
well, I'm
know.
gonna change to a minimalist, yeah. But I think
I yeah,
too minimalist means kind of like you're shutting people out, you know?
yeah.
That's what I think.
I,
I don't know.
I live with so minimum that I think that if I think I can fit everything that I have, all my belongings inside an SUV.
That's not a bad
Maybe
thing.
like a bigger SUV.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, I don't have much, but I like to have nice stuff. But no, I even when I have the money, I don't even buy them. I go to the place. I go, oh, I want
Free.
this.
I
I
guess
would like
you're
it,
free.
and then yeah,
You can go anywhere. You're free.
I spend a lot of my money eating. That's
Hmm.
something that I really.
Actually,
So
look, Asian people too, you know, eating is a big, big deal.
I love it, and for me, I say, hey, what happened with all your money you had? I ate
I like that. I ate it. So your focus
I
is
ate
on
it.
food. Your focus is on well, food is a big
Oh,
deal.
it just
Food is a big deal.
feels so good.
Food, food has a lot of gives you a lot of
Mm.
satisfaction and happiness.
Yeah,
Right?
it fills your body, and then food has vibration too. So when food has good vibration, like I mean, it changes you. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
That's why people like to eat some things when they feel in certain ways. They try to match that vibration. Or
Yeah.
sometimes I feel to go get ceviche. Sometimes I just don't want even I don't even want to eat. Sometimes I just like I just get some chips and just keep going.
Yeah. I
So
can understand.
it tells about how you feel and how you vibrate, and when food don't vibrate as you vibrate, and you get back stomach sounds.
Yeah. Hey, that sounds good. So whatever you focus on,
It will come to you.
yeah, your chi goes to where you focus. Wherever you focus,
It
that's all your energy going. So make sure you focus on something worth your while. It could be food.
will be food. Thank you. Have a
Okay.
good night, Danny.
Okay. Same to you. Thanks, Justin. We'll talk to you next week. Bye, everybody. Thanks for
Thanks.
watching.
Bye.
Bye bye.